Bonjour mes amis, hi guys, minasama konnichiwa. Yes, I had to grab this brand new SPB385. So it is one of three colorways for the new 68 style 200 meter diver with a GMT function. This one is also Save the Ocean, and it is also a 110th anniversary of watchmaking for Seiko. So a lot of things to carry for this beautiful watch. And yeah, they've done it again. When I saw the renderings, I thought, oh, those watches look really good. This one actually is the one I liked the least on the renderings, but in person the bezel, which is actually lighter shade of, well, actually it's a gray, it's a dark shade of gray, lighter shade of black if you want, really contrasting. You can see the contrast with the black version the most. This one really shone and was just so beautiful. Sort of a white birch type of dial, but actually it's the glacier, blue glacier. Yeah, I suppose I've never went and to see a glacier, but it would look something like this. And they've done it again. So inside you have a new caliber, the 6R54, 3 days of power reserve. Don't really need it, but okay, you get it. You have a date, which is nicely put there at 4:30, and you have the GMT function. And what's clever about this watch is that it looks more like with the fully graduated bezel, it has a lot of that sea dweller look of a Rolex, but then inside you have the GMT function, so it's kind of cool to have it if you really can't be bothered calculating a little bit. You know, it's not that complicated. It doesn't really indicate the world time or anything, right? It's just another reference that you can have easily. There's two tones to that GMT, so the nighttime on top and the daytime, I suppose. Yeah, starting after 6, you see two almost half disc. The blue portion is a bit longer, so everything yeah, light blue. You see that the syringe here, a bit of light blue, and darker blue for the GMT hand, which is just long enough. Now this watch is 42 millimeters, but as usual with Seiko, you kind of forgive the nominal size. On the wrist they wear great. It's about 48 lug to lug, so it wears really easy. And this 200 meter style 68 diver is really slim. It's just under 13 millimeters with a flat sapphire, with the AR on the underside, the crown in a little recess. And again, the price point here, actually I thought that these were coming at a higher price point, like 3,000, but it's like 1,500, so it's quite reasonable, like at a discount as well. The black and the green are more affordable, and the black really looks beautiful. The green as well, very hard to choose, depends if what you have in your collection, I suppose. The black looked too much like my sea dweller, so I went for this one. Paid a little extra, you get an extra strap, fabric type of strap. Yes, the bracelet is a rattlesnake's bracelet, and it does pinch the wrist hair. Typical clasp, nothing really that good on that side, but yeah, they have to meet a certain price point. And we'll see about the accuracy. Recently the accuracy of Seikos have been horrible. This one rated I think plus 25 to minus 15, so don't expect something really good there. I don't know why they can't get it a bit better, a little bit adjusted. You have the holes on the side of the case, so easy to replace the straps. The bezel, I'm doing this with one hand, kind of have a nice little click. At times a bit weird. You kind of have to push and turn to have a nice firm sound, otherwise it kind of have those kind of feels a bit dodgy, but otherwise it's very smooth, very easy to turn. You have the loom on the pip but not on the rest. And speaking of loom, the indices I noticed already are quite small. I mean, the dial itself looks very small, and so they've reduced the size of the indices, so at night they look really tiny. So it's kind of diminutive in many ways for a fairly big watch at 170 grams, but just so beautiful. And I think it's going to be like the one to do everything right. It's like I can't say Swiss Army knife, but more like a Japan Army knife type of piece. So we'll do a full review. I haven't sized this one yet, just picked it up quickly at the shop. They just arrived here in Hong Kong, and I like all three versions, so you can't go wrong. Green if you need that in your collection. I just got a green Omega, so I didn't want to add a green. The black is very beautiful and a bit better price than this one, but this one really gorgeous. And yeah, we'll see if it will stick in the collection. I think it's a special watch. Do it all kind of watch. We'll see a bit about the performance, the comfort, but very beautiful. Let me know a bit what you think. This is just a first impressions. We'll do a full review and I'll test a bit the movement. Bye bye guys.